If you are a recently fired federal worker that was on probation, boy, do I have some good news for you.
We began our research by opening a web browser, and in that web browser, we entered the words William Alsop order in the search engine. And the first thing that I want you to take note of is that there are several resources here that are credible that reported on this story. Here's information from the court itself. If you follow this link, then you will be able to view the actual proceeding here. So we're not going to do that. We're going to use one of the other sources that we know is a credible resource like CBS, NBC News, the Washington Post, um, and then, well, let's take a look at the Fed Scoop. This is the one that indicates U.S. judge issues temporary pause on federal probationary worker firings. We take a look at this one. I'm going to close that ad. We see that the judge William Alsop of the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California. He granted a pause on the firing of federal employees, and the reason he did so is it states very clearly that OPM didn't have legal authority to order it. So OPM, they said, hey, you're out of line. You don't have the authority to tell these agencies to fire these employees just because they're on probation. And it goes on to discuss some information. And everywhere you see a hyperlink, it takes you to more information. I want to point out that there is an email, and when you click this hyperlink, it'll take you directly to that email. Now, I know you are saying that, wait a minute, just because they have to stop firing employees, that doesn't help me get my job back. So that is why I want to introduce you to this man. This man is Hampton Dellinger, and he is the special counsel. He works in the office of the special counsel. And on February the 7th, Donald Trump or the Trump administration fired him. And on February the 10th, he said, oh, no, no, wait, you can't fire me just because you want to. There are rules that are in place that say I can only be fired for certain things if I break these rules, which I have not. On March the 1st, a lower court agreed with him, and on March the 4th, the Supreme Court upheld the decision of the lower court. On February the 25th, Special Counsel Dellinger filed a lawsuit on behalf of six fired federal employees, and he basically said that the firing of these employees just because they were on probation violated prohibited personnel practices, and the U.S. Merit System Protection Board, or MSPB, agreed with him and has allowed him to reinstate these employees. After that, on February the 28th, 85 lawmakers called on the Office of Special Counsel to broaden its recommendation from those six employees to all probationary employees that have been purged from the system. So, someone should be contacting you soon. If they do not contact you, visit osc.gov, which is the Office of Special Counsel. Contact them and see if someone there can provide you some assistance.
Let's recap. There are two judges that have ruled that the firing of federal employees just because they are on probation is illegal. The first judge in California ruled that it was illegal because OPM did not have the authority to tell your agency to release you. The second judge in the OSC case was an MSPB or Merit System Protection Board judge, and they ruled that it was illegal because it is a prohibited personnel practice. So, if you have not received any information about reemployment, please contact the Office of Special Counsel And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button.